let's play some more RAF Battle of Britain 1940. But, plot twist, let's play as the Germans this time. Slightly different rules. I'm going to use this flip book, which is rather awesome and from Board Game Geek. And it's in the RAF page under files, so I'll let you find it there. I've already got it set up, so we're pretty much ready to go. I won't go into all the rules. If you want to see in-depth rule stuff, check out the video from Stuka Joe, which has got absolutely everything you need to know, every rule. Right, setting up for play. I've already set up all the planes and stuff. The priorities are already set over here. We have industry and cities are low, airfields are medium, ports and radars are high. And I've done all this stuff, placed all the grouping, I've done the priority, the clock is set 0600, and the victory point marker starts on British side 0, and it'll either go up into positive for the British, or it'll go negative, which will be us. So we want negative numbers, not positive numbers. I'm not going to do the night raid stuff. I'll miss that out. We'll just go for very, very basic rules. So I have done all that stuff, all that jazz. We're not going to do the night raid. We're going to go for the German strategy draw. Raid target selection we're going to do. We're going to take 10 cards and we're going to see if they are actually usable. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That is our potential 10 targets. And we have a handy dandy little table here that we can check the cards against. Biggin Hill Airfield, and it's got a strategic value of 3. Strategic value of 3, but on our list up here, airfields are a medium priority. So this will take place and it'll be a medium, a major raid. So that's going to be a major raid. Port of Dover, strategic value of 3. Ports at the moment are a high priority, so that's also major raid. Radar net. The radar nets are a high priority. This has got a value of 1. So this is going to be a minor raid. So I shall stick a little marker on them. These are all minor raids. Tanmere Airfield. These are a medium. This is a 1. So this is value of 1, medium, not happening. Not going to happen. Biggin Hill Airfield. I think we already had that, did we? Yep. So we're going to hit Biggin Hill Airfield again. Strategic value of 2. Airfields are a medium, minor. So one's going to be a minor raid, one's going to be a major raid. Tanmere Airfield. Airfields are a medium. This is a 3. That's a major raid. Weymouth Port. It's a strategic value of 2. Ports are high, so that's a major raid. Hornchurch Airfield. Strategic value of 3. Airfields are a medium. That's a major raid. Hornchurch Airfield. Strategic value of 2. Airfields are a medium. Minor raid. Rochester Industry. Strategic value of 1. Industry is low, so not happening. So we got 8 out of 10 and 3 are minor raids. So that's what we're going to do. That's the plan. Well, roughly the plan. Right, we need to get more specific though. We need to decide when are we going to hit these places. So this bit up the top, we're going to lay out the cards when we want to attack them. So this is our minor raids. We have 3. They're all minor raids. I'll need a marker for each one anyway. Major raids, let's see. So we get these guys. What we're going to do is put up here our times. When are we going to attack these guys? We can have at most 3 in one time slot, 1 hour. Oh sorry, it's 2 hour segments. So we get 600 hours. Who are we going to attack at 600 hours? Let's see. High priorities are ports and radars. So we've got a port here, don't really have any. Got a radar here, but it's a minor raid. Minor raid we can only put a couple of grouping planes on, so we can't do a ginormous attack on them. These ones we can, and hopefully we will. Let's go for Hornchurch first. Go for them first. Let's do a minor raid then in Biggin Hill. Trying to kind of space them out a bit because some are in Luftflotte 2 and some are in 3. I don't really want to attack 2s at the same time because there is a bit of a downside to it, which you'll see at some point, no doubt. So that's a major. I'm trying to kind of mix them up a bit. Let's do this minor one next. So those two are going to happen in the same segment, 0600 hours. So then we go 800 hours. Let's do the first attack on Biggin Hill. Let's go for that one. And should we just attack Biggin Hill straight after it again? Nah. Let's go for Weymouth. Go for Weymouth next. Same time. 800. Then we'll go for 1000 hours. Let's go then for Biggin Hill again, because we just like picking on Biggin Hill. 1200. Let's go for ports are high priority, so let's go for a port next. Let's go for 1400. Let's go for Tangmere, and then very end 1600. Go for Hornchurch, minor raid. So that is our basic layout of who we're going to attack and when. Right, next, bomber raid assignment. Bomber raid assignment, this is the only chance we get to assign bombers to these attacks. And this one is Luftflotte 2, which is, they're off camera, but it's these guys over here. Let's see. I know that this guy, he's Luftflotte 3 actually, and we can only assign we can only assign 3 planes in total to a minor raid, so that Luftflotte 3, I know right away, he's going to get 1 bomber. Let's go for one of these guys. Oh, should we? Oh, I'm not sure now. Yeah, let's go for the HE11. What the hell? Go for an HE11 on this guy. Means that we can put 2 fighters on there. Back to the first one, Luftflotte 2, which is going to be this side. Let's put on say HE11, Ju88, so we'll get 2 on that, and let's put DO17. And I've tried to kind of mix them up, make sure that some are A, B and C and that kind of idea, so that we don't just get wiped out because everybody's an A. Done that before. Okay, minor raid on this one. I'm not going to put a bomber on it, or should I? Should I try and bomb it? Because we're going to try and bomb it there. We could just stick fighters on it there to try and knock off some of the planes. Let's do that. Let's put fighters on that so we don't put a bomber on it. This one, lift lot 3 again. Let's stick again HE11. Let's put Ju88. And just for the laughs, let's put this DO17. That's all lift lot 3. Lift lot 2 again, back to here. Let's see, I'm going to put Ju88 on there, and I'm going to put HE11, and let's see, that's an A, a B, we'll put a C for DO17. So we get 3 bombers on there. Dover. Dover is lift lot 2 again. Let's just stick a couple of DO17 on there, an A and a B. Tangmere. Lift lot 2 again. Stick a couple of DO17s again. What the hell? Last one, Hornchurch again. Minor raid, but let's put one HE111 bomber. So everybody's got bombers. We're good to go. German fighter assignment. This is where we get to assign fighters, but we can only assign fighters to the first 3 time slots. So these two, this one, and that's where we stop. And what I have to keep in mind is that there is a limit to the ME109s, that they can only reach this dotted line here. So anybody up here or here is out with 109s, because it's kind of weird that it's 3 and 3, 2 and 2, so a bit weird and always mixes me up. Right, lift lot 2 again. Lift lot 2 in the east. So we are over here, 611. So we have to probably use the ME10. ME109s are in here and up there. So really I should use 110s in there, I think. Yeah, we'll use 110s anyway. Right, lift lot 2. I don't have a lot of ME110s. Oh. Okay, I'll use a couple anyway, maybe. Hopefully this doesn't go horribly wrong. I hope. A couple of 110s in there. That one's lift lot 3. That's going to be 410, which is here. That would have to be 110s as well. That's a minor raid. So I'm thinking maybe only one. I'll put 2, but I might change that. 711 is here. Let's see. Oh, in fact, no, hang on. They are in 109 territory. Hang on. The only thing is 109s can't go above there. So I can put a couple of 109s. What the hell, put 3. An A, B and a C. Let's go 110s anyway. Keep them. This one we're going to go 711, which is here. So again we're going to go 109s. And again I'll go an A, B, C, since this is just going to be hoping to waste British planes. Luftwaffe 3 for Weymouth. It's 410 here, which is same as that one, 410. So 410 again. Again, I'm just going to go with 109s. Hopefully I can get away with it. Right, for 410, let's see, Luftwaffe 3. Ooh, I only have one ME10 left. Oh. Right, okay. Put in the ME 110. Put in a couple of 109s, but these might end up getting reduced strength then, because they're kind of out of range. Right, Biggin Hill, 711. We've got 3 bombers on it, and we would like to just bomb the hell out of it, just cause. 711 means it's Luftwaffe 2. So again, we'll go with an A, B, and C. Oops. And let's chuck in an ME10 as well. What the hell? Dover 611 is going to be here. A lot of 611s and 4 or 10s and duplicates. Anyway, Dover port. 2 bombers. Let's go for a couple of ME109s. Oh, wait, hang on. 1, 2, 3, that's it. Whoa. Getting excited. Can only do the first 3 time slots. 1, 2, 3. So that's it. That's my fighter assignment. Done. And last thing as part of the setup is time of day. So we roll dice. We have 3. It's patchy and Luftwaffe 2. So Luftwaffe 2 is patchy and it's clear in Luftwaffe 3. So the weather is done. Okay, right, time to start bombing stuff. We go for page 8 of this flip book, Raid Force Deployment, and select target card, which is going to be our Hornchurch. We can pick either of these 2. We don't have to put them in that order, but let's do Hornchurch first anyway. What the hell. Place all the grouping, assign to target and raid display. So all these guys are going to come down, bombers to the bomber box, and these are ME109s. ME109s, if there's at least 2 bombers, one of these has to go to the channel patrol up here. These 2, we're going to leave them in the hunt box down here. They are going to stay there. Hopefully they're going to catch the planes before they get to the bombers. That's the general plan. Right. Done that. Jump patrol box. They're not outside the range, so they're okay there. ME9s can be placed in the hunt or the other boxes, so I've done that. Page 9. The British detection. Right. This is where it could all go horribly wrong. Right. We roll a dice. 5. We add 2 for each radar net that's not damaged, and they've no damaged yet. 2 on that, so they get a 4. We add in the weather that's up on the card. That's another 4. Nothing else there. We need to add for the amount of grouping that are here. We've got 6. That adds another 2. So we'll make that like that. And nothing else gets added. So they've got 15. So their detection is 15. They've got early warning, limited intelligence, a raid rendezvous check. So the raid will fail if 6. So there's more than 15. No. So it does not fail. Goes ahead. The British raid response. Try and put that there. British raid response. We have a look at their card. Their warning is early. So they've got an early warning. So they're going to get extra planes. They can take 3 from 611 if they want to. So they do have 3. So they'll go in this cup that I have here. This is going to become our pool of potential adversaries. They can have 2 planes each from 511 and 711. So there's 711, there's 511. And they can have 2 from London, but there's none in London. And they can have 2 from 211 and 311. So we'll take 1 of each there from 211. 311 only has that 1. And they can have 1 from 411. Yeah, this whole early warning thing is not so great. Whole bunch in there. Oh, this could turn out. This could turn out to be one of the worst ever. Oh well. Right. Done all that bit. Right. Next one is British raid response priority. And again, we have to roll dice. 6. Oh. Right. We have to add on modifiers. So target sector is 11 group, which is here, this side. So yep, 1 for that. Is it a radar net or an airfield? Yes. So they get 2 for that. Let's see, intelligence is limited. Intelligence is limited, and raid has 6 to 8 grouping, which we have 6. So that's another +1. It takes them to 4 there. And are there target cards in this time slot still to go? Yes, there's 1, and it's 1 per card, so that 4 drops to 3. So, final result, 9. On this table, 9 means that it is a high response. Oh no. Right, they've got high response. How many are in the pool? Let's see. We have 4, 6, 10, 11. 11 in the pool. High priority, 11 in the pool, 4. So 4 are removed from this. So they will be 1, 2, 3, 4. So those 4 will go back. They are not going to play the game, not today. 5, 11, 7, 11, and 5, 11. Obviously 5, 11 are having none of it. Right, next one. The British raid response tactics. Their intelligence is limited. So, limited, where are we? Limited intelligence, here. And we check the number of grouping in the raid, not including the channel patrol guy. So we'll get 5. So we've got 5, which is going to be here, this column. That column right there. Squadrons in the pool, count it again just to be sure, for 7. 7 plus, so all 7 of those guys are going to take part. 7 against pretty much 5. Oh. First card, and I'm probably going to balls this up. Oh, great. Right. Hunter interception. Right. Hunter interception. In fact, I will mark on the map. That is where we are going to hit. These guys are now going to appear in our hunt box, which I hope I have managed to get in camera. I may not have. I will try and move this a bit without banging things. Right. So all of these guys are going to gang up on our guys. Right, bomber interception. Let's see, if the grouping are less in the squadrons, then we roll a dice and we're looking for the difference. So 5 is a difference. So you get 2. If the dice result is less than the excess squadrons, then the squadrons will stay in the hunt box. So they stay. Ideally, a 6 would have been nice, and we could have got some of them off, but no. Not with my luck. Nope. Right. If there are no squadrons, nope, plenty of squadrons, no shortage of those. Right. Step 6, the raid approach event. So we take one of these cards and we're only going to look at the top part and only the bit that's got A or E. This bit. British altitude advantage if very early warning or it's after September 11. Nope, neither of those. So there's no early warning to anybody. So that's a dud. So definitely this time, hunter attack. For hunter attack, we look at all the planes and we add the combat ratings of all the squadrons and the grouping in the hunt box. So the British have 25, we have nothing. So 25 is, we are going to look on this handy dandy chart. We have 2 grouping, number was 25, so we are all the way down column I, row I, sorry. And our fate will be in this dice roll. A 1. So we're on the very first row, which I hope I haven't covered up with the pencil. So, German A's, we don't have any A's here. We have a B. B is A for abort. So hunt box, full grouping, abort, to in-flight reduced. So that's the end of that guy. This guy's a C. Ouch, he's a heavy loss. So hunt box, full group, heavy loss, goes to the heavy loss box, and it's +2. So the British get 2 points. That's not cool. I'll just add that on. So it's +2. It's not a good start at all. For the British planes, only the A's are affected and they're aborted. So that's this guy and this guy. They're aborted. Hunt box, full squadron, aborted. They go to in-flight reduced. These guys, full squadron, hunt box, no effect. They go to the bomb box or in-flight. Because we're playing the Eagle one, they go to the bomb box. So these guys are going to take on the 3 bombers. Uh-oh. Okay, get rid of that. Hunter attack is done. We now have a raid target event. Another card. Target event E. Squadron turnaround, which does nothing for the British at this point because any units that were in rearm or land up here would automatically move up, so they don't really get any bonuses from that. Just going to double check. It's on here. Any in rearm go to the sector. Any that are reduced in flight go to land, and they're flipped to full. So these guys would go to here for 411. This guy goes 611. So didn't really get them much, but still better than I got, which was just beaten. Squadron interception. If the squadrons are greater than the grouping in the bomber box, yep, most certainly, then they are all intercepted. So, yep, there's no way out of that. Next, squadron attack. Right, so the squadrons are going to try and attack our bombers before we get the chance to bomb. And again, we add the combat ratings and have a look at the magic chart again. So the British have, let's see, 12 and 6 is 18. Just going to mark this down, otherwise I'll forget it. 18, and we have 16. So by my scratchy arithmetic, that should make 34. It's an awful lot. Right. So we have 3 grouping, and we are pretty much again last row. Better roll this time, please. Maybe 2. So we have let's see, no British A's, but German A is aborted. So bomber box, full grouping aborted to in-flight reduced. He's not going to be bombing anything. B is this guy. He is a heavy loss. Oh, Jesus. Full grouping, our box, heavy loss. Yep, heavy loss box. +2 for the British. C, wouldn't you know it, is a heavy loss. So there is going to be absolutely no bombing action whatsoever. And the British get 6 points in total now. Let's hope we at least did some damage to these guys. Please. Oh. A, nothing. B is abort. So full squadrons, abort is to in-flight reduced. So these 2 guys, in-flight reduced. C, absolutely nothing happened to them. which is to in-flight. So really, they just absolutely crushed us completely and utterly. I had high hopes for that, hence why I threw lots at it. Right, bombardment, we can certainly skip bombardment, that never happened. So, we have German recovery. Let's see. We have reduced grouping here. Move all bomber grouping to their bases, full side up. That is going to be this guy. So he goes back to here. We have a reduced fighter grouping. He goes 4 spaces ahead on the clock, full flip. So he goes to 1, 2, 3, 4. He goes to 1400 hours. He can come back. These guys don't apply just yet. And clock check, where we would normally, what we do is we take that card, which we have done, and flip it. Normally we would do an advancement of the clock, but we still have this card to do. Same time slot, so back to the start, do it all again. Right, back to step 1. So we have this one now, Worth radar net. So that is going to be our next target. Hopefully we actually get to see it this time. 410. Where are we? 410. Radar net 2. Here, I believe. So that is going to be our target. We only have our 3 planes because this is a minor raid. We have 1 bomber and ME-110s. Blah blah blah. They normally go in the close escort box up here. Whoops, forgot about this guy completely. Completely forgot about him. I believe he goes to the display and then he would go 3 ahead. I may be wrong on that. I'm completely doing that off the top of my head. Close escort box, or the bomber box. We don't need anybody up the top, so we're going to put them in. Let's just put them in the bomber box. Won't be any hunt display stuff. Not this time. Right. Step 2, the British detection, where we're going to roll a dice again. We're going to get 3, and we are going to add on 4, I think. No, 6, because there's 3 radar nets involved in this one. 1, 2, and 3. We then have to add on, let's see, the weather is a 1, so at least that's not so bad. Number of grouping in total would add another 1 to it, so we're on to 2, and that is that, I believe. So we have 11. Sufficient warning, limited intelligence. But the raid could fail if there's more than 15 grouping, and there is certainly not. There's not even 5, never mind 15. Raid response. Let's see, warning is sufficient, so they can have 3 from 410, which they have. and they can have one each from 310 and 111. Oops, that one. So they have 5 in the cup. But how many will survive the Cup of Doom? Let's see. We have a 6 plus. Target selector is not in 11 group, so we're good there. Radar net, yes, so that's another 2. Intelligence is limited, but we only have a few groupings, so it doesn't count. And we don't have any more cards to resolve in this time slot, so 8 it is. 8 counts as a high priority. Great. Not again. And there's 5 in the cup, which means that only 1 is taken out, and that is that one from 111. So there's 4 left. Right, response tactic. Intelligence is limited, and it goes by the number of grouping in the raid, which is 3. So all 4, I think it is. Yep, all 4 are going to take part. Ah, that's a shame. Oh well, right. I suppose. In they go. Into the hunt box. Hunter interception. If the number of grouping is less in the squadrons, sorry, if there's no grouping in the hunt box, then they all move to the bomb box. So they're all going to move up. They're all going to take on a plane each. Raid approach event will be clouds inhibit hunters. That doesn't really count. If the region has patchy or broken clouds, all A grouping in hunt box will leave the raid. So nothing in the hunt box, all good. Hunter attack. Nothing hunter attack. No hunters, no hunter attack. So we get a raid target event, which is non-essential target. Reduce bomb damage result by 1. Damage is not, be lucky if I get to bomb anything at this rate. So yeah, we'll come back to that if we even get to bomb anything. If the squadrons are greater than or equal to the group in the bomber box, all grouping are intercepted. So yeah, 4 against 3. Okay, the actual attack. Okay, the actual attack then is adding up the values, and they have 15, I have 10, 25 in total. Right, let's see what the table of doom brings this time. We have 3, 25, we're on row H this time. So 4. At least things are going to happen to the British this time. I'm not saying they're good or bad, but you know, as long as something happens to them. Right, we have an A and an A. Let's see, A's are aborted. So we have full grouping, bomber box, aborted to in-flight reduced. Fantastic. The B, the B is a light loss, so there will be absolutely no bombing action this time either. Full grouping, light loss to light loss box, and +1 to the British. I couldn't do this good amount of points for the British when I played as the British. Right, okay. Let's see, British this time. A. Let's see, full squadron, nothing happens, goes to in-flight. B, there is 2. They are disrupted. Full squadron bomber box disrupted to in-flight reduced. So they are both in there. And C is same, reduced, in-flight box. So absolutely nobody managed to survive that one. Okay, that's bizarre. Not had that before. Where absolutely everybody just wipes each other out. Well, we can skip the whole bombardment thing and go straight to German recovery. So, bomber reduced. All bombers go to bases full side up. HE11. And let's see, reduced fire grouping, clock spaces, 4 space ahead. So again, 1, 2, 3, 4, he comes back 1400. And clock check, this time we have done that raid. So I can, if I can get the actual card, I can flip the card. That's done. Nothing else to do for 600 hours. So we are going to advance the clock to 800. Let's see. Let's have a look-see. Clock check. Flip the card. There's no more cards to go. So we're going to advance the clock marker. We don't have anybody to bring back, I don't think. Oops. Airfield operations. Okay, first time we've done this, so I can move that because that never got bombed. Never even saw a bomber. Time advance was 1 because we're just going to move to the next time slot. Squadrons in the rearm boxes. Nope. Squadrons in the landing boxes, which is these 2. They go up to the rearm section. Full squadrons in the in-flight box down here with 4. They go back to the rearm box. So they are going to come back in very shortly. But at the moment they are not available, so that's good if nothing else. We kind of wasted their time, I suppose. Reduced squadrons go to the landing box full, which is here. Then again, obviously, they will move up into the rearm next time. But as I say, okay, I did badly, but at least we managed to waste our time, if nothing else, so that all those planes are out of action just now. That's something good, right? German fighters that are on the clock, nope, none at the moment to come back in. And normally we would assign fighters, but we've already got fighters assigned, so we're all good there. And we go back to page 8 and do it all again for 0800 hours. So there we go. I managed to spend 2 hours of wartime by just wasting the British time. It could have been worse, I think.